Hey guys, it's Pete again from Mercedes-Benz of Warwick. Today, I'm here with our full-size SUV, the beautiful Mercedes-Benz GLS 450, with its electric counterpart, the EQS. And today, I'm going to be going over the main differences, styling, interior functions, features, range, and all things of that sort. So, come along with me and I'll get you familiar on our GLS and our EQS. So the main thing you're going to notice between the GLS and the EQS is the body styling. This has been around for a few years. It's more traditional, more boxy, full-size SUV-like. But when Mercedes made the switch to EVs, they went with the one bow design, which sort of makes this more round and more bubbly to make it more aerodynamic and let it go through the wind even easier to use less battery range. You'll also notice different things like the grille. There's no radiator in here, so there's nothing to cool down. So there's really no grille here. It's just a flat piece. You have different headlight designs, a little more sleek and futuristic compared to the traditional of the GLS. And then just different styling designs down here. This is a little more sporty because this does have the AMG package, but very similar down there. You're gonna have different wheel options. On the EQs, you're gonna have more aerodynamic wheel options with these plastic pieces right in the middle to, sort of reduce that drag coming from the wheels. And on the GLS gas model, you're gonna have more traditional wheels like you've seen in the past on Mercedes-Benz. So now that we're here on the side of the EQS, you get a better picture of that sort of one bow design. A lot more slopey down here on the back to, sort of create that more air efficient car, less drag when it's driving through the air. And you'll notice on the GLS, more traditional, more boxy, to give you more space for that trunk, especially when that third row is up. Now the EQS is optional with the third row, but it is not as spacious as the GLS third row, just because the body is a little bit smaller. So keep that in mind when purchasing an EQS. And then if you take a look at the GLS, a little more space here, just because, like I said, it is a lot more boxy. And then you have that trunk with the third row, and these seats could fold all the way down. So one of the other huge differences you'll notice between our GLS and our EQS is the interior design. This EQS is equipped with the hyper screen. It's going to give you 3 screens all the way across the dashboard. You're going to have some nice touches all the way around, some nice leather up on the door, Burmester sound system, beautiful updated steering wheel. All in all, beautiful interior. So Mercedes-Benz has been known for their ambient lighting in our regular gas cars, but in the EQs, they take it to the next level. You're going to have nice ambient lighting going all the way around the cabin, especially at night. It really, really pops. You have the 64 colors you could choose from. This also has active ambient lighting. I'll show you that. Come take a look. Active lighting in the EQS is actually going to listen to sort of my controls here on the screen. So if I go lower on the AC, there's going to be a blue line that sort of flows through. And then when I go higher and put the heat up, you're going to see a red line that sort of flows through. So that's a cool little trick. It's called active ambient lighting. And here in our EQS, this one is equipped with that. This is the hyper screen. You have a screen for the driver, a screen for everyone, and then my personal screen as a passenger. I can pretty much do everything that the driver can right here just in front of me, so I don't have to be reaching over, looking over, anything like that. I could change my ambient lighting, I could change my music, whatever you want. This is only available in our EQS models. This will be coming to our gas models in the near future, but for now, only in our EQ models. Super neat touch. Awesome design feature on the interior of the EQS is there's no transmission, so you have all this space right under here, underneath your cup holders. You also have wireless charging up in there, and you have some nice center storage, plenty of space, and here are some of your controls, like your start-stop button. And without there being a transmission, you also have no lump in the back seat right here, so it's completely flat. You put anything you want over here, and you don't have to worry about that lump being in the middle, especially when someone sits in the middle. Plenty of leg room. So the EQS, unlike the GLS, does not come with captain's chairs, but it's still very nice back here. You have your nice headrest, nice leather with some nice stitching. You also have pretty easy access to the trunk if you don't have the captain's chairs. Just pull this lever right here. Easy access to the trunk, and optional with a third row, but not on this model specific. While Mercedes is really trying to break into the future with our EQ interiors, take a look at the GLS interior. It's a more traditional Mercedes-Benz interior. Your seat controls here, your Burmester sound system, your heated and cooled seats. Pretty much just like a regular E-Class or S-Class. You have your double screens, your regular steering wheel. A lot more simple than the EQ interiors. You don't have the huge screen going across, but still very usable. So you'll notice in the interior of the GLS, Mercedes did keep it a little more classic. A lot more physical buttons, as well as the touchscreen. But just like unlike the EQS, you don't need to use the touchscreen. You can still use your quick buttons here, like Navi, that will get me right to the Navi, radio/media, instead of navigating just through the touchscreen like on the EQ models. So some people like this better, some people do like the more futuristic screens better. I'm a fan of both. I do love this interior. You also have your ambient lighting going all the way across, just like in the EQ. You do have a nice leather-wrapped steering wheel here. You have all your climate control buttons here, your wireless charging, and you have optional cooled and heated cup holders as well. One of the most popular aspects of the GLS is the rear seating. This one in specific is equipped with the captain's chair, so it's going to give you one seat here, two in the back. You can also equip to have the bench, so you can have one seat here, one seat in the middle, one seat here. So that gives you a total up to 7 seats. The third row is standard, and I could fit pretty well in the third row. So I am 6'2". Let me hop back here. Pretty nice. I have my own panoramic roof. I have charging back here, speakers, a nice window. What can you not love about the GLS? Aside from styling, the powertrain might be the most important differentiators between these two cars. The GLS is going to be powered by our 6-cylinder turbocharged engine. You're going to have 362 horsepower, and I'll put you from 0 to 60 in about 5.5 seconds. Now come take a look at the EQS. But one thing, you cannot open this. This is home to the HEPA filter, which keeps the air at 99.9% air quality inside of the cabin. So this is not recommended to be open, but you do have 2 batteries in here pushing 355 horsepower and getting you from 0 to 60 in about 5.8 seconds.